It's me. Hello. Welcome to the CunningBuffoons podcast. I am Andrew. We're missing Dylan. Snowmageddon's got him duck. We should tell everybody he's like broke down on the side of the road in 10-degree weather.
Malachi,
Yeah,
you must participate.
this is so small.
What is it? I offered to let you bring the heater out here.
That thing weighs.
Hello, welcome to the Cunning Buffoons podcast. I'm Tasia.
I don't know what my name should be. Fire.
Fire. My name's Far.
I got this fake account, text everybody and told them I joined the Marines.
Why?
I don't know.
What are you listening to old podcasts while we're shooting a new podcast?
Yeah, I had to figure out his name. Last episode, I wasn't here.
Oh.
Your name was Awala,
Koala. Koala koala.
like the water bottles.
This week's episode is about staying warm.
Around your tiny halo candle. You
What?
have jackets.
The candle was supposed to like.
Yeah, if you can't tell, the heat in our studio is not working correctly, and it's currently snowmageddon outside.
And it's not even cold outside, it's just cold in here.
Send some of your
Cold
friends
outside.
some pictures, or tell your friends to send you some pictures and send them to the email. We'll pull them up and show what it is outside. I don't have friends, or else I'd tell them to send
What
me
do you
pictures.
mean send it to the email?
Send it to CunningBuffoons@gmail.com. Right? Pull up the
think so.
Gmail. Make sure it's right. I'm pretty sure it's right. I mean, I don't know why I would do the email different than the podcast name, but I'm kind of dumb sometimes, so.
Where does it tell me the name?
Could be called Three Guys on a Table. I don't. Click on an email. It says to.
No, it doesn't.
It should.
It doesn't.
I mean, they can send it to the TM Pitbull. It's on there too, but it'd be easier if it was the podcast website. You know, I hope everybody's staying warm, got power. Because right now, like we're in Middle Tennessee, like in the line with Nashville. So anybody sees this episode or a short, like show some pictures in the what do you call that thing?
Comment.
Comments, yeah. And let us know what your conditions are on this. Like we're shooting Saturday morning. What is this? The 24th?
Yep.
It's this giant snowstorm. It's supposed to kill everyone.
Well, I mean, it's supposed to rival the night. Some of them were saying it's going to be like the 1994 snowstorm. And like, if anybody remembers that from this area, like this is so far. I'm going to say so far because it started out kind of like, and then the next thing you know, there was a foot of ice everywhere, and everybody's like, "What the crap?"
Yeah, there's nothing here.
What's really sad is I was a half a mile down the road when that happened.
It's like it snowed and then it rained and then it froze over the snow, and so now the snow is kind of just ice.
And
Very crunchy.
we're supposed to have falling ice for like the next 2 days. Or a day and a half, or whatever. You know, time, it's stuff, it does things.
Did you have a name today?
Fire.
He said fire.
Oh, I missed it. My bad.
His daddy tried to spell Frank, but he could not spell.
Love never knew.
You really, like we could have got so much done on the car today.
He played video games.
Yeah.
He got so much screen time in.
Oh, yes. That's what he needed was screen time.
I don't really play video games that much anymore.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. You need some screen time instead of some welding and fabrication time. Well, is that it? Will you lead us out?
5 minutes.
The boringest podcast
The
of all time.
boringest 5 minutes ever.
I bet you we might get 100% watch rate on that one.
Like missing the guy who carries all the conversations.
Yeah.
He usually brings up some off the wall topic.
Well, what happens is Dylan just gets you going. And then you just talk a lot. And then we just kind of listen.
Okay.
That's how the podcast.
It's your turn. I'm going to get you going. What are your thoughts on...
This is Dylan.
Really glad I muted
Boy,
his
I'm glad.
mic.
Yeah. There's Dylan. Yeah. Be sad if we sat Lucy in the chair and then she started talking.
Let's no.
Wish we had a third or fourth mic set up
Sad
under
is
the
not
table.
the right word.
We could have
Creepy.
we could have had Kiri talk for Lucy.
No, Kiri won't be on the podcast.
No, everybody's like, "Oh, be podcast." And no, Kiri was like, if you get famous, I'll be on your podcast. It's like, well, if I get famous, you're not allowed on my podcast because you didn't believe in me when I was just a goofball.
Oh, we won't get famous.
No, I do this just to hang out with you and Dylan and, have my wife over there smiling at me. I do this because it gives me a good reason to, like, chill and see you guys. Because if I was like, you guys come meet me every Friday night in the shop for us to sit around the table and talk, it'd be like, no. But the fact that we're doing a podcast, it goes online, we get comments, we get to interact with people, like. And I mean, we did get one comment. It was like, they just let anybody do a podcast nowadays? Yes.
That is correct.
Yes, that's how podcasts work. We would not have podcasts if anybody couldn't do a podcast.
This is true.
There's a lot worse though.
I mean, there's a lot better too.
For
I'm
sure.
happy being a crappy
Don't.
medium.
Don't job your love. Don't love your job. Job your love.
No, you had it right the first
Yeah,
time.
I don't think you should job your love.
No, that's what she says. She says, "Don't love your job. Job your love."
Well, I mean, that's what the
Yeah.
OnlyFans model do.
That makes no sense.
They take
How?
their love making and turn it into a job.
I don't know.
Love.
I don't understand the.
I want to go to donuts.
If we had this nice dune buggy.
Why do we need a dune buggy for?
Because it would be a lot more fun.
Why?
If we were going down the road and I was like, all right, eat that field, let's go. I'm not going to do that with the vehicles that I need.
Good thing they're mine.
Yeah, but we still need them. We only have 7 vehicles.
You know that truck that's broken down in town? The one that's just sitting there, like, by that car wash, the road after Old Nashville Dirt.
I don't think so.
Well, it looks like an F-250. It's probably a gas, but I want to see if it's just the engine that's bad. 'Cause then we just put that big diesel in it.
The diesel that's broke?
No, the diesel's got it.
You going to buy the injectors? I mean, it's not really broke. It just needs injectors, but.
Or we just put a different, a go-kart engine in it.
Go-kart.
Yeah, you've never seen the guy with the Ford Ranger with the go-kart engine?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but a
it's
Ford
pretty
Ranger's different.
I mean, hey, we
F-250.
I want-
could do a 300 inline 6 and turbo the crap out of it.
I want a ratchet-strapped pulley holding
Oh,
my belts.
That was epic. Hey, I mean, you got to do what you got to do, man.
I've never seen that in all my days.
Once, because you haven't been broke enough yet, Malachi.
Yeah. Also, let's bring up a point. Why do people think it's weird when I'm like, if I get hit, I get hit by a car? Like,
Are you walking out in the road?
no, like in my vehicle. If
So
I'm
are you
driving,
playing Frogger?
if I'm driving and I get hit by another car, okay.
You know what? That's it. We're going to start a new trend. We got to get back on TikTok.
It's like,
It's the Frogger, live Frogger. Why play on your phone when you can play in real life? Go to 24 during rush hour and play that Frogger.
Absolutely not, people.
it's like don't they're
Don't
like,
do that.
Oh, you might get hit. People are stupid. Okay.
People are dumb. But that's also like you're one of my.
But people are dumb in general. It doesn't change if I leave now, then. People are always going to be dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Always.
How many
People are
times do
always
I
dumb.
almost get hit when I'm driving? You just got to pay attention and prepare for idiots trying to missile their cars into you. I was like this morning
24 was pretty empty, though. Or 40.
during certain times.
Well, when I drove the other night.
But like this morning, I get out at,
Except for random semis doing like 90.
what was it, like 7:10, 7:15?
Yeah, it was pretty early.
And there was already some good amount of ice on it. I mean, it wasn't terrible. Like, it's pretty bad now, but like there was some decent amount of ice. Enough to say, okay, speed limit's 55. Let's do 40.
Okay.
And I'm out on 64, and people are coming around me, and they're eating it so hard in the gas pedal to get around me because they're so mad at me doing 15 under the speed limit with an inch of freaking ice on the road that their vehicles are swerving like they're almost eating the ditch trying to get around me.
Real.
And that's the like, you know, what if you get hit? Well, I'm not worried about getting hit. I'm just worried about making sure that I get hit properly where I don't die. Because if they're going to hit me, they're going to hit me. But I'd prefer them not to, like, hit me in the driver door or...
Well, I just don't really care. I mean, accidents happen, stuff happens. If I was supposed to get hit by a car at this time, right? If that's like my foreseen whatever, like, because God already knows everything that's going to happen. If I just stay inside, something else is going to happen.
Oh, no, I agree with you. Like, you could be in a nuclear bunker 40 miles underground surrounded by concrete, and if God wants you to die, you'll have a heart attack. I mean, like, that's just part of life. But that also doesn't mean you don't go looking for it. We do have free will.
That
Like,
is
just
correct.
because he knows when you're going to die doesn't mean he necessarily caused it.
But I think that if it's already set, then he knows everything you're going to do. So if you like,
Yeah, but like Cain and Abel. I don't think Abel's death was preordained, even though God knew it would happen.
You know,
I think he knew how it was going to happen.
he knew
Yeah,
how it was going to happen,
definitely.
but he
Yeah.
wasn't like, I want Cain to beat Abel to death with a rock.
No,
That's
but
correct.
he knows it's gonna happen. So why would you spend your whole life fearing of stuff when you already know somewhere, you already know how you're gonna die? I think if you don't die that way, spending your whole life fearing it, you're gonna die another way.
Spend my whole damn life afraid to take that flight.
Like if I'm supposed to die in a
And if
car
plane
and I just never get in a
crashed
car
down,
again, I'm gonna die of a heart attack when I'm supposed to die.
Or a car will come out of nowhere and hit you.
Exactly.
A
There's
plane
no-
engine fall out of the sky and land on your bed. I mean, I agree with you, but then there's also certain things that are like I had an extreme love of risk. I kind of still do. If it's, you know, makes you adrenaline pump and you're thinking, I don't know if I'm gonna make it out of this, you know, without severe injury or death. That's fun. The closer you are to death, the more alive you feel. But at the same time, like I know people that shouldn't. Tasia, don't get on a crotch rocket, do 120 mile an hour standing on the seat. Matter of fact, you shouldn't even drive a crotch rocket.
I won't even drive a motorcycle.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like there's people that are fearful of stuff, and it's like, well, you're right. You shouldn't. Tessie shouldn't be a tightrope walker. Just saying, like flat surfaces are your enemy. We don't need you to balance.
What?
That's fair.
You trying to? What's he doing?
No,
He's distracting you. You need some
Yeah.
gummies? I mean, you
No.
ain't got to work tomorrow.
absolutely not.
Mushroom gummies.
No.
You're gonna have
thank
to work
you.
Monday?
I
Yes.
want to see you talk to the leprechaun.
If it's still bad, I'll work from home. But
You'll be working from home, and you're not working tomorrow.
that's correct.
Or did he
'cause
ask
it's
about
Sunday.
Monday? He asked about Monday, didn't
Yes.
he? Yeah. I don't think it's that we can't hear or talk. I think it's that none of us listen.
That's not any better.
I didn't say it was better. I was just making a genuine statement.
Love. Yeah, it's freaking cold.
Dude, put a jacket on.
You want my robe?
It's not really like cold. It's just like
You want your
cold.
We
mama-
can rock it.
You want your mama's bathrobe?
It's
You
not
got
really-
this.
It's not really cold. It's just like cold, but it's not really cold.
It's on the line of, oh crap, I'm cold. And then, like, if we were moving around working right now, we'd both be in t-shirts sweating.
My hands are numb.
Your hands are always numb.
No, they're always cold, but they're not always numb.
Warm them up.
This
more like
finger
my
in
feet are just
particular
cold.
is numb.
Oh, my feet are always cold nowadays. We got the diabetes.
That's not funny. Don't say that.
I mean, according to that like little A1C test, I don't.
I know.
They're like, how are you fat and not have the diabetes? And it's like, I don't know.
Not all fat people have diabetes,
I
and
mean,
not all people with
okay.
diabetes are fat.
A lot of times when they do medical tests on me, you know, like when the doctor says, surprisingly,
And also, you're not fat.
We should just start a fire in the living room.
we did, but a controlled one.
No, a real manly
We have
fire.
a propane heater.
No, but I think it'd be cool to have just like a fire in the living room.
Okay,
Okay,
but every time I talk about building a fireplace on the front porch and then closing it so we can do it like the old school houses where you have a room with a heater that is lower.
We have a fire pit on the back deck. Just move it to the front porch.
Okay, Malachi, I'm gonna talk to you.
I know what you're talking about. I've never complained about
Yeah,
that.
your
Just
mom
get
was
the
like,
stuff
that
to
would
do
be
it."
stupid, and I'm like,
No.
it would not be dumb. It wouldn't look like your pallet wall. Oh, come on, that was funny.
You're hilarious.
Why are you in such a sad mood today? Would it cheer you up if I hit myself?
I have the wintertime blues, and no, it would not.
You've been snowed in for 12 hours or less.
It doesn't matter. It hasn't been sunshiny in a time when I've been able to be in the sun in months.
Go lay under the UV lamp.
It's broken. It's not a UV lamp anymore.
The one in the living room?
Yeah, it went out, so I changed it. Why would it be a UV lamp anymore? It's white.
Well, if I'd have known that, I'd have bought another bulb. Maybe that's why laying on the couch in the UV bulb hasn't been helping me, because there's not a UV bulb. Thanks.
I told you I was changing it. I asked you which one you would rather.
Are you sure it went out?
Yes, it didn't come on when you turned the fan on or light on.
I think he's crazy.
Probably.
I think he dreamed that.
I mean,
Sure,
it
but-
does run on both sides of our family. So
Yeah, insanity.
Yeah.
That's what this podcast is for. If you want to get to know your family, talk to them, but beware, they're probably crazy. Oh, I've heard a lot of people fuss about their families over the years, and then they'll like say things, and I'm like, that's not that bad.
sometimes, and sometimes it's like, whoa.
Well, no. That's when they're not fussing about their family. They're like, I gotta go help Uncle Joey, blah blah, whatever. And it's like, well, what happened to him? He's like, well, he was drunk and he run over 6 kids and a kitten, and so I gotta go bail him out of jail. And it's like, you probably should leave him in there. And then the other side of the family, like, I'm not talking to my mom. Why? 'Cause she told me my sweater didn't look good. It doesn't. Why are you still talking to me? You ugly bastard.
Hey.
And that's when I realized I'm talking to myself in the mirror. But, you know, crap happens. You know, it's hard to have a podcast with him. He's one of them iPad kids.
It is.
He's on his phone. He's singing.
I had the text.
Mary.
We played a game today where you
Mary.
rated things from
That was an
worst
accident.
to best case scenarios, and his worst case scenario was a month without the internet or Wi-Fi.
I took my chips and did this.
Yeah, me too.
Uh-huh.
That game is just fun just to make the scenarios worse.
Yeah, I agree.
That's like when people play Cards Against Humanity.
no
but they're
one
like, I don't
wants
want
to
to be
be-
offensive. It's like, that's the point.
Nobody wants to be buried under a rubble with 7 toddlers.
Nobody wants to be buried under rubble by themselves.
Yeah, but then 7
Exactly.
toddlers.
Yeah, but why do you have 7 toddlers?
7 toddlers. I don't know. That you were you were in a building that has a daycare, and now you just have 7 poor, innocent, whiny toddlers
Okay,
covered
that
in
is
blood.
terrible, and that is like the Oklahoma City bombing. So please stop.
It's a terrible.
It
it's a
was.
worse
I mean,
it made
case
it
scenario.
worse.
It was terrible.
I think they should get worse with the red cards.
They do.
Dude,
No. I'm saying I think they should make a version that the red cards are way worse.
I think they should.
oh,
I think that people should not be so scared of Cards Against Humanity.
You know, like on live TV, it should be like, it's your turn in the barrel on live TV. Like, we should go Cards Against Humanity, worst case scenario.
Okay. Well, I've never played Cards Against Humanity, so I don't
That's
know.
because we won't let you.
Thanks.
No, that's because everybody thinks it's too offensive.
It's like Pictionary Man on steroids.
Oh boy.
It's designed to be offensive. Look up some Cards Against Humanity scenarios, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
My hands are cold.
I got to get a heater in the shop so our producer will Google for us.
My feet is cold. That's all it's cold.
You realize that's what you are?
My fetus.
You are the producer.
My fetus is cold.
Your fetus is cold?
No, just my feet.
Let's fix it safe. I guess all my fetuses were cold because your mama's always cold. So you guys had to be shivering in there. With you, she was still a vegetarian. Like, she was still a vegetarian when all of you were pregnant with him. But, like, with you.
When all of us were pregnant with them.
Shut up, you. When she was pregnant with all of you. But anyways, like, with you, we'd drive by a restaurant, it'd be barbecuing, and she's like, oh, that smells so good. And be like, eat you some barbecue. She'd be like, no, I don't eat meat. But yeah, she had indigestion with you. Like, you messed her up. So what you looking at, gorgeous?
Cards Against Humanity. I don't want to click on one because then if it's not right, I have to go back. Okay. Oh man, that's rough.
Oatmeal.
What gives me uncontrollable gas?
Yeah, and then the answers are crazy.
Auschwitz.
Yeah.
Kid tested, mother approve. Oh, I'm not even gonna say that. No,
See,
it's
that's-
not funny. It's terrible.
Say it.
That's what Cards Against Humanity is designed to be.
So-
I got
terrible.
99 problems, but blank ain't one. Becoming a blueberry. I don't get that one. This is your captain speaking. Fasten your seatbelts and prepare for survivor's guilt. I'm sorry, Professor, but I couldn't complete my homework because of... Okay, I'm not going to say that.
I'll say it. Show it
You,
to me.
you don't have to keep reading. I was just showing you, like, Cards Against. That's why I've
My
never.
country 'tis of the sweet land of obesity.
I mean, they're not wrong. Which I am one. Okay, I think there are, like, genuinely in the medical industry. Yes, there are standards. There is a level of obesity, and, like, I think for a lot of the population that chart's pretty accurate. But I think there's a whole lot of the population that, like, I've known people that doctors are like, you're morbidly obese, you're gonna die, and they're like professional fighter fitness level. No sugar issues, no lung issues, no artery. You know what I mean? And so, like, I think a lot of it has to do with fitness and lifestyle, a whole lot less than the weight on your body. Like, I had to lose a bunch of weight because I destroyed my back. But, like, my body was perfectly healthy at 350 pounds. I could move, I could work, and everything until I broke myself like an idiot. Are you distracted by cards? You want to play now, don't you?
No, but it's making me think of that game. The game with the magnet words, Malachi. What's the name of that
Yeah.
one?
Yeah.
I forgot.
Okay.
Yeah, but see, on this one, it doesn't matter if you have an innocent mind. They pre-f everything up for you.
Yeah.
Like, the people who created this were probably like a group of me and my buddies back in the day just saying stupid that don't make any sense.
Yeah. I could see that.
I can't tell if the shop is getting warmer or colder.
It's 74. What was it?
No, that's what temperature it's set on.
Oh.
For some reason, it won't tell you what temperature it is.
Yeah.
Because I'd say it's about 58.
Does it tell you on the remote?
No.
Oh, that's stupid.
I know. Isn't that retarded?
Yes.
I'm going to start texting him so he'll engage with me.
You should.
So Sophie's asking me about SRTLC for her portfolio. Trying to be nice.
Trying to hook everybody up. Hey, Sophie.
She's not on the podcast.
I know. She doesn't listen either, does she?
Nope.
I was really surprised the last 4-H event I went to, the amount of kids that were like, I'd be standing next to them, and they'd look at me, and I'd be like, "Hi, nice to meet you." And they'd be like, "Oh, I know who you are." I'm like, "What?" They're like, "Yeah, you're Malachi's dad. I watched the podcast."
Yeah, I don't know why people know who I am. It's mad annoying.
Get used to it.
Mad annoying.
Like, I don't even do anything. I just be there. Carrie gets so mad because they're like, she tells them who they are, and then she's like, yeah, I'm Malachi's brother. And they're like, oh.
Sister.
Yeah, sister. She looks enough like a boy anyway.
She does not. I am so happy that God gave me good-looking children, because I am not the father that would be like, "Oh, you're gorgeous." I'd be like, "No, you're ugly. Life's in hard mode."
I'm not good looking.
Boy, I used to think that too, and I still think that, but it's okay. Your mama likes me. That's all I care about.
I'll always think that.
That's okay. But you should be worried about one person finding you attractive.
Well, here's the thing.
Exactly.
We produce good-looking kids. So, I mean...
So obviously,
And everybody said they look just like you when they were little. Now they'll say they look like me sometimes, but when they were little, just like you. Every
no,
time.
I get dad all the
So.
time. I
Do you?
don't ever get you.
that's because you're a male.
When I'm around dad's family, it's always, you just look just like Andrew. I mean,
And I used to
Robert literally
you look
won't
just
call
like
me
Daddy.
Malachi.
I used to get, "You look just like Randy," all the time.
Wait, can the podcast see me?
Yeah?
Like my whole body? I'm gonna have a fit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a fit check.
Okay.
All right, this is the winter fit check. Congress T-shirt. Grow together. Think about it. Carhartt beanie per usual. Bombas. How do you say that one?
Bombas.
Bombas socks. All the way up my calves. I got great calves too. And then these are my Reebok sweatpants. Cause it's freaking cold. You'll never catch me lacking in sweatpants like a day in my life. But when it's cold. Oh yeah, and I got my Adidas, but I dropped that. That was supposed to be tough.
Time out.
Yes.
Try again.
And for anybody listening to this episode, he just tried to ninja his flip-flop and failed.
Adidas kicks, slides. They looked super tough.
Corn ruined Adidas brand for me.
Okay.
I can't look at them the same.
It taught me how to spell Adidas.
All day I dream about sex.
Yeah.
I mean, I can spell it.
Yeah.
But like, it's like, I can't.
Like in high school. Like,
They have some good music though.
I don't really remember most of their stuff. Were they the Something Takes a Part of Me song?
Corn just isn't good.
Something takes a part of me.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
if in your life, just don't listen to Corn.
Yeah.
I mean, they were some good musicians, like Welch, or like Brian Welch, Head, I think his name was. He could play the crap out of it, a lot of stuff. But like,
I highly recommend his book. Like,
what's the name of it?
I don't remember. I can look it up though.
Yeah, you can. You gotta look it up. That's one that I wouldn't mind sitting down and having like a steak dinner with or something. Just sitting down and chilling.
The toilet.
No. Brian.
Who is Brian?
Head from Corn.
The head for Corn?
No, Head from Corn. Brian Head Welch was his nickname, if I remember right. But like, he got saved and come to Christ.
Okay, so he's got 3, and none of these really look like what I remember
Read
reading.
the titles.
Eyes Wide Open, Save Me From Myself. It might have been that one. Yeah, I think so, maybe.
It is really sad how much Dylan gets us going. And not like that.
Yeah, it's a biography, and it's all about how God got a hold of him, got a hold of his life. And it was a very good read. I enjoyed it. Stronger?
I don't remember. We probably still.
No,
It's probably
that's 40
sitting up
Days
there
of
on the
Metal.
shelf somewhere.
Washed by Blood. That's not it.
Don't you hate it when you're like, this dude's got a book I read, and you look him up, and you're like,
I
crap,
think
they
it
wrote
was
90
Save Me
books.
From Myself. Hold on, I'll look up there. Talk amongst yourself.
What do you mean you'll look up there?
Please don't get on the ladder.
I can't read any of those from here.
It's not up there. I mean, from what's visible, it's not. But there's a crap ton of books stacked behind there and everything, too. We need an actual, that's why we need to finish this back here and get the studio moved, get our band room up. We can put some bookshelves up. I can have my books where I can read them.
Okay.
You could have the whole back half of the shop matted.
Okay.
Get out here and get it done.
I don't have money.
I'm going to treat you like you treated me. Done.
It was one of those books that, like, taught me about not putting God in the like little God-shaped box I have for my, like, everything. The way I was brought up, like, don't ask any questions. Don't be rude when you pray. Like,
Well, that's
Don't ask questions.
the modern theological Christianity, the what has become of it. A lot of that is what they teach you, this framework. They're worse than Catholicism, in my opinion. It's this framework. This is God. This is Jesus. This is exactly how he is. This is what he does. You can't complain. And that's what you're talking about. When you pray, you got to do this. You got to do that. You can't talk to him and have a relationship with him
yeah.
because he's this CEO, not this guy who wants to be on a personal friendship with you.
Like, in part of the book, he is cussing and he is praying at the same time. And my little brain was like, oh, that's terrible. But God's bigger than that.
Uh-huh.
He's God.
God's obese.
He can handle that.
Yeah, but I mean, think about how you're taught. You're taught that you're not taught that God is this approachable being that, since Christ died for your sins and paid for your transgressions, God's entire purpose of all of human history is to have a relationship with you.
Yeah.
And if you're listening to this, put your name in that. Specifically, I'm talking to you. He's talking to every freaking person that has ever been and ever will be on this planet. He wants a relationship with you. And they teach you that he's this unapproachable being without all this ritualistic bullcrap.
Well, I mean, so to a certain extent, yes. But also, it was very taught to me always that there was no sin that God couldn't forgive. There was nothing you could do that was too much for him to handle or him to take away.
Yes, but what were you
But,
also taught?
Once you got saved, once you had that forgiveness,
You were taught it's not important anymore. The second you're forgiven, you're taught that you're now walking around on landmines.
Yeah, kinda.
How many sermons and people talking and stuff have you heard where they're like, you get saved and there's a target on your back? Yeah, there's a target on your back from Satan, but you serve Christ. The guy who said, be gone, go to the pigs. Not for one demon, which, I mean, anybody out there has ever actually had an experience with a spiritual entity that is a demon. One demon's terrifying enough. They said we are legion, we are many, which means it's probably 12,000.
Yeah.
He says, go. And they're like, one of them come running up, are you here to punish me before my freaking time? And it's, no, but still, be gone. I don't need you right now. You know what I mean? So the yes, you have a target on your back. And then they're like, well, the world's going to hate you. The world will persecute you. But honestly, I think a whole lot of, if you read the whole Bible and you look at human history too, alongside of it, the world treats everybody crappy.
We need candles in here.
For heat
And
or for light?
And they'll find a reason to treat you terrible.
Like
Now,
a little candle right here.
why do most Christians get treated bad?
In today's society, in America, because we're buttholes.
Because they act like pompous, righteous assholes. You go talk to any server. They don't want to serve the Sunday crowd. They don't tip well. They're rude. They're whiny. They're complaining. You go watch all the churches. Why do the churches split?
Server. What are you talking about?
Like a waitress or a waiter?
They don't want to tip?
No, they don't want to serve the Sunday evening church crowds.
Oh.
because they don't tip. They're whiny. They're complainy. They constantly fuss about everything. And that's not every one of them, but it's a majority of them.
It's what we've become known for. And I mean,
Most people,
it's got to change one person at a time, but at the same time,
it has to. But see, that's the thing. It has to change one person at a time. But that only works if that one person is capable of actually saying, "Okay, I'm tired of the status quo. What we've become is bullcrap. It's the same as the Sadducees and the Pharisees in Jesus' time." It takes that one person or 5 people that get changed to actually go start helping change others by saying, "Hey, you're doing a lot of things wrong, but I'm not telling you this because I think you're stupid. I'm telling you this because I think you've been taught wrong. And I think that you need to actually read the word for yourself, have a relationship with Christ, understand what he wants, and understand that a whole lot of it is just absolutely loving the crap out of everybody around you. Truly loving them. Not today's sense of the world love them. Today's sense of the world love them is simple like this. Malachi could say, "I want to identify as a train." And I would have to say, "Yes, Malachi, you can be a train." That's not love. That's hatred for somebody. Not saying, "Hey, what you're saying is wrong."
yeah, and that's a
I
big
can
one.
be a train if I want to be a train.
And you can be retarded if you want to be retarded. But I'm going to
But-
tell you if you're stupid.
It's also smaller things too.
All right, Thomas.
Okay, that's annoying.
Okay, but anyways, you were saying
I don't know. I can't think with that.
you're distracting your mama. We're going to have to give her
Let's
wet.
talk about all the trees that were supposed to explode and just blow up overnight.
That's coming Monday.
What?
No, it's not coming because it's not even cold. It's been way colder here.
It's supposed to be like 6 Monday.
It's been way colder here.
It's been negative 19 as cold as I've seen it.
It was negative 12 that one time we were out of town.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. Negative 19 is colder than negative 12.
Yeah, but I'm saying in my life, I've never seen it negative 19.
Yeah,
have I?
you remember when we had to clean all shop water up? We was out here, it was
He
65
probably
freaking
doesn't
degrees.
remember. He was
You-
itty bitty.
Yeah, you were probably 4 or 5.
No,
I
I was
don't even
way
know if
older.
he
I
was.
remember.
Yeah, he was old enough to help.
Really?
But yeah, 2 o'clock that morning, negative 19.
But
11
I wasn't
o'clock the
up
next
at 2
morning?
o'clock in the morning.
I was. 11 o'clock the next morning, it was 65 freaking degrees. In Tennessee, if you would like to experience all the seasons,
In one season.
wait a week.
That's fair.
Tennessee doesn't have 4 seasons. It's got a bipolar mix of every freaking one of them 24/7.
Most times, yes.
The problem is when they overhype a storm, it always ends up being 2 thumbs down.
Like this one is decent. This one was worthy of preparing for. Because honestly, tomorrow people will start getting out and won't go do stuff and thinking that it's okay. And because it doesn't look that bad. The problem is up north, and a lot of people from around here come from up north that, get out and do stuff. And a lot of people that are here just don't understand the difference between snow and ice. But like tomorrow, it's going to be terrible. It'll be a solid, smooth, glass-like sheet of ice. Right now, you can drive on it. It's ridgy and bumpy. As it starts raining early this morning like it's supposed to, if it gets slightly above freezing to where water is hitting, it'll be a solid sheet of ice.
Yeah.
You won't be able to drive on it. And that's when a lot of people will be getting out, and then you'll have telephone poles hit. I mean, honestly, the fact that we're not already out of power tells me that some of the line clearing and stuff they actually did make a difference. Because there's a section down here that used to put us out every year with the slightest snowstorm, at least for a little bit, because all the trees would fall because they were all rotten.
Remember that one storm we had, and the power was out, and y'all like spent like an hour trying to get our heater lighted on the porch,
And as soon as we
soon as
did,
y'all got that heater lighted, the power came back on.
Would I like to also mention that I had worked 12 hours the night before?
That's a core.
Took me an hour and a half to drive home. I haven't had any sleep in like 36 hours. And yeah. On the front porch, I rebuilt that thing in the cold. And as soon as I got that bastard lit, all the power comes. I'm like, hey, I would prefer that one, though, than the time I spent 7 hours with my feet hooked on the edge of a 6.5-foot hole that I had dug to hang upside down in the septic tank and fix the pump.
But it wasn't cold.
Yeah, I know, but you want to hang upside down in a septic tank hole? I don't like it.
nobody does.
Never have I ever.
That's pretty awful.
You get used to it after a while. We ready for this?
No.
We don't
Hang
have
on.
a trash can, do we?
No, it's probably not on it.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, cool.
That was way.
Mother.
You missed.
It was a beautiful arc. The trajectory was correct. The power was just not quite enough.
Dang
Oh.
it, son. You didn't give me time. I missed it.
So the one he makes not on camera. That's how it should be.
Yeah.
That way nobody ever believe him. Like his identity being stolen.
His identity.
His identity being stolen. So how are you friends doing?
Because this severe eye storm is not severe. Gosh. I've seen so much worse here. I've seen the grass covered at least. The grass ain't even covered. Like, what are we talking about? There was literally videos. You're going to get 14 inches of snow. No, we're not. All the jokes, people in the South, whenever the snowstorms come, they're all buying toilet paper and milk. And it's like, why?
The thing that gets me is I
Just go to town.
working at the factories for so many years, like snow and ice coming, like how many times did I miss work for ice? Never. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna be there. It's not that big of a deal. We can get there. I grew up in construction.
Yeah.
So, like, but people will be like, "Oh, I gotta go home and, you know, I gotta run by the store," and they'll be like, "I gotta drink some milk." And it's like, I've worked with you for 9 years. I've never seen you drink anything milk based or milk anything. How much milk?
Gross.
How much milk do you normally drink? They'll be like, well, we might go through like a gallon every 2 or 3 months. Then why are you rushing to the store for milk? Won't you go buy something you actually freaking
same
eat?
gallon for 2 or 3 months. That is dangerous.
No, they have to throw gallons out. They go and buy a fresh gallon because they couldn't finish the gallon. They don't think to buy a half gallon.
Well, I was explaining to Mary why we would have water hot chocolate when we were kids. Because if you drink milk hot chocolate, 1 gallon of milk is everyone in our family a cup of hot chocolate.
Yeah.
There was a point in time where we made sandwiches. That was a loaf and a half of bread.
No, it was a full loaf and a half.
You ate 2 or 3. Your sandwich plate would look like freaking Shaggy. He'd be like,
I can't do that anymore. I'm out of my prime.
I just want you. No, your stomach's actually getting, like, you're getting a lot fatter than you used to be. You've always been healthy. You ain't never really been fat or out of shape.
I have been fat.
Yeah,
Right now.
You've been thick.
You're not fat.
But right now, your body
No, you're not.
is maturing, and you're also starting to eat a lot better and do, so like you don't crave all the other stuff. I think when he was a kid, his metabolism was like an overdrive.
Yeah.
Because he would eat more than I would. I mean, Angel was the same. All of them's been that way.
No, not really.
When they were children, Tessie used to eat, just eat and eat and eat and eat and eat when she was about 3 to 7.
Okay.
I mean, at least
They
she
all
always.
kind of blur together in my memory.
I could understand that.
Yeah.
You spent a lot of their
didn't like
childhood
us?
drunk. I understand how it is.
What?
You didn't like us?
Of
I'm gonna-
course
I'm gonna-
I do.
I'm gonna gaslight the crap out of her. Yeah, should have got off the whiskey.
Here we go again.
Okay.
Should have spent some more time with your children instead of drinking and working, huh?
Are you just putting your traits on me?
Yeah, I'm being a liberal. I'm gaslighting the crap out of you. I did take care of my family,
You
but I
did.
was not as present as I should have been.
Definitely.
Trying to change that, but they're like, we don't want to spend time with you. You suck.
Nobody said it.
Who sucks? Donkey dick.
Hey,
Jim sucks. Donkey.
watch yourself.
What movie was that from?
American Pie, I think.
What about the best laid plans?
I don't know.
I don't remember what I looked up last night. No, who was that attributed to? Why does he make terrible noises in the microphone?
He loves
I would like to
that.
see what ASMR he looks up. He's like
I
ASMR of
don't
a
even-
man licking a hot dog.
I hate ASMR. ASMR is the stupidest thing ever.
I don't necessarily enjoy it, but when your mama does the alien noise, whew, it makes my nervous system tingle. I like it.
What are we at on time?
5 minutes.
What are we at?
What
Yeah.
we at?
We at
Where the bathroom at?
44 minutes and 32 seconds.
Oh, really? Thought we'd be like way under. I thought it was like 5.
5 minutes.
Time passes quick when you're cold.
No, I just got to use the bathroom for real.
Do we need to edit that out? Hey,
Better-
call my phone, put it on speaker, and go.
Nah.
Why are you messing with Mama's dinosaur? Would
Stop. Making my dinosaur twerk. Quit it.
That's right. Get it, girl.
There we go.
You know it's a
That
girl
was tough.
dinosaur.
No, it's
A
not.
guy dinosaur ain't gonna ride a pole like that.
It's not riding nothing.
And that's a chicken,
That's a duck.
turkey.
Chickens don't
Don't
have
have beaks
beak,
like that.
like
Yeah,
bills.
I couldn't see the bill. It was behind the thing.
You've seen it before.
That doesn't mean I paid attention
Okay,
to it.
Malachi, stop.
What is your deal? That's the true extinction of the dinosaurs. They were having,
Ducks got them.
yeah. Ducks rode them to death,
Pause.
rode them into battle.
Or they rode the ducks in battle. Hot dog.
Hot dog. The worst Zeppelin song ever.
Yeah.
What-
And it's still not a bad song.
Well, they were very talented.
They were. That's the thing, though. Like, music has gotten so. There was a period of time to where it became retarded. And, like, nobody unique could make it because, like, there was a complete lockdown.
Yeah.
And then with, like, the rise of YouTube and then everybody having the internet, I think that completely changed
Music
the landscape.
sucks now. Everything's too
Of the
beep, bop,
music
boop,
industry.
bop, beep, bop, boop, bop.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. But
Boop,
your
bop,
generation
beep, bop,
has
boop.
access to anything you want to listen to.
Yeah.
something.
We did not. We either had to steal it off a Napster or go to an actual physical store, walk in, and buy it.
So I
Or you
really
could-
liked
you
it
could
at
record it.
first when I started hearing music that made me think that it was put out like a long time ago, like that Georgia song, Steven Sanchez. Like I loved that
What
song.
song?
Georgia,
hmm
something, something, Georgia. Yeah, that
Yeah.
one.
Yes, but no,
I
you're
don't-
not singing it right. But yes, that song.
I got the Georgia part right.
Anyways, at first I loved that, but now I don't like it so much. I don't like it so much that I can't tell when something
But-
was written.
But see, I'm getting at the point that, like, me and you, to be exposed to different music, you actually had to search it out.
Yeah.
Or hang around a bunch of, like, nerds or hardcore music fans like I did. Because, like, I had some buddies that had internet and computers and stuff when nobody had internet computers. And so, like, they would have access to music and stuff that I didn't, and they would introduce me to it. So, like, a wide variety of my music come from people who, like, actively went and had to search and find this weird new music. Like Sublime.
Oh, Sublime.
I knew Sublime before Noel died. They
Yeah.
didn't hit mainstream and get really famous until after he died.
Yeah.
And so, like, it kind of bugged me when they got really famous. And, like, they've been awesome for years. Like, what the heck?
I mean, it is what it is.
But like I said, in our day, you had to search it out. Now
Yeah.
you can go on YouTube and you can find any daggum genre, alternative, whatever you want is at their fingertips. They run around with Spotify. If we wanted music on our phone, and this is even after phones come out, like when we went away from the Zoom and the freaking podcast, you know, and all that. Yeah, that's a good way to get a copyright violation. Would you stop? This whole section's going to be silent. No one can hear me right now.
Worth
Why
it.
would they care?
Robert Plant, we love you.
Isn't he dead?
No.
Oh, well, yeah, we love you. How old is he? Like 84?
John Paul Jones was the most talented one out of all of them.
84 is kind of crazy. He's probably in his 70s.
That was the other guy. If you hear another instrument, it's probably him. Favorite song of theirs?
He is 77.
When the Levee Breaks. Just because of the drum beat. Absolutely love the drum beat in that song. Recorded it in a like stairwell in an old house they were recording in, and the drums were at the bottom. They put the microphones at like the fourth story very top, and it's a big open stairwell, and that's why it's got that just like when it hits. Is because like sound engineering back then was not, oh, how do we make this computer do it? Because we don't have a freaking computer. How do we make this sound? Like, have you ever watched the videos of the like old school radio sound techs when they were doing like live shows and
Look,
stuff.
I'm just saying we should be DJs.
DJs.
For the prom in Livingston, right? 3,000 for the DJ is what their board person. They told them they need $15,000 for prom.
Like it.
$3,000 for a DJ? That's like 4 hours of DJing.
Uh-huh.
Bull crap.
I used to do it a lot.
Bull crap.
It's a blast. And
But
now
you don't need all that for a prom.
But it's a lot of work, though. DJing is like some of the places I used to go. Like when you got to hump everything like a mile and a half out into a freaking field.
Well, don't DJ.
You got to carry generators.
Okay,
Listen.
yeah, but that is not the case anymore. They're not having prom in a field.
I wasn't DJing proms.
Exactly.
I was DJing parties.
I understand. I am saying not catered to what you were going for, but catered to what that is.
Even a prom, you got to load up all your stuff. You got to get it there. You got to set up. You got to make sure it all freaking works every time, even though you're plugging in and unplugging 100 freaking cables. Have your computer, have a backup computer, have your playlist, know your audience.
Well, now you don't really have to like you could take song requests now.
You
John
could
Paul
back then,
Jones
too.
is 80, and
Bonham's
Jimmy
been gone
Page
for a long
is
time. ain't he?
82. Yeah, he passed in 1980.
Dang.
Yeah.
I'm going to be like Claudia. John Bonham's dead? Gosh, can't believe. When did John Wayne die?
Probably like in the 80s or 70s.
He was 32 when he passed.
So way younger?
Yeah.
Way later? Like,
I'm not looking up John Wayne right now. I was looking up John Bonham.
Oh.
Because John Wayne was definitely not 32 when he passed.
I was like, holy, what in the world?
He's worse than me. I'm a rough-looking 30-something-year-old. How old am I? 39. Yeah.
He died in 1979.
Yeah.
John Wayne.
And she was shocked that he was dead in like 2009.
Yeah.
She's like, John Wayne's dead? Yes. Sweetie, he's been
Like,
dead a long time.
Before you were born, before I was born.
Like, none of us shook John Wayne's hand, okay?
And he was 72, so that's a good life.
That's what I'm saying. Like, he was older. Because if he was in his 30s when he died, he looked rough.
Yeah.
What?
He was
Did
born
you
in
hear that?
1907.
1907?
Yeah.
I was born in 1907 too.
No, you weren't. That is a lie.
Is it a lie?
I really want to know.
Or is it a lie of a lie? that
I want to
became
know
a
what
lie?
year it actually is.
You have a sister that was born in 2007.
Prove it.
Does that make sense?
It's
Say it again.
I want to know what the
2026.
actual year is.
The what?
The actual year.
What do you mean?
Like right now, we're going on the Gregorian calendar, I think, if I'm right. And, you know, it resets in BCE.
Oh, you want to know
and AD.
information that is absolutely impossible to know?
Why not?
He wants to know like when God snapped his fingers and created the
No.
world.
I want to know the original creation date and what year. Like, is it
Yeah.
is it
This side of
257,000?
glory, that is impossible to know.
But that doesn't mean I'm still not curious.
You can be curious all you want to. I'm just saying that's a curiosity that will never be satisfied.
And that doesn't mean that I also, because like even
If I know a curiosity will never be satisfied,
that makes it
ends
all
the
the more
curiosity
intriguing.
for me.
I'm that cat. I will tear it up.
But you're not tearing anything up.
I study all the time.
But you're not studying to learn that because that information is unknowable.
How do you know?
Because it is.
How?
Because it is.
How?
How would you know?
You can figure it out.
How?
Just do it. Lock in, Swan.
How would you
Now,
figure it
see,
out?
now hang on.
Lock in, gang.
You can form a hypothesis,
Yes.
and you can ponder, and you can think, and that's
Absolutely.
what I study for. Because if you go off biblical age, but then you also read it at face value, because like if you just go off biblical age with modern theological thinking, you get creation, you get about 7,000 something years old, right, of the earth. Well, there's physical evidence and geological evidence all around you that the Earth's been around for a little longer than that. But then you start reading things for yourself and you start studying. You got the Sumerian kings list, you know, before the flood was 200-something thousand years. You got, you know, Babylonians, you got all types of African tribes with different stories, but like if consensus worldwide is it's at least 100,000 years old. And so like I would like to know like how old the earth actually, how much history has been erased in just the past couple thousand years. You know,
A lot.
there's 300 years that's, you know, pretty good evidence that a king just erased 300 years of history because he didn't like it.
Just kill them all.
No, he just told everybody it was a different year. I mean, like, and they were like, okay. To erase history or cover something up. Like if you follow the Catholics and you start like looking into the popes and stuff, like
I
they're
will not be following no Catholics.
yeah, but like I'm talking about follow the lines and look at the decrees, look at what they did when they died or while they were pope. Okay. And then also like look at what the next pope did. Like there was popes that like would erase the history of the previous pope because he was absolutely insanely wicked.
Yeah.
And you know
That's what the Pope is. That's what the Catholic Church is.
not
Wicked.
all of it. Not all of it.
All of it.
I think the head structure is kind of corrupt, but I think there's a lot of people out there that genuinely, just like a lot of Christians, are pagans or Buddhists or Hindus or whatever. There's a lot of people out there that really have a good heart as far as their intentions. They're trying to seek and find the right thing. It's just very easy to get duped. All right. We've talked about phone addictions. I think it was the last episode.
I wasn't here for that.
Texting isn't. I'm just texting. Like I pick up my phone, I text.
Your mama's playing her game?
Yeah, you started talking about stuff that I zoned out on.
That's okay. We can wrap up anyway.
All right, lead us out. Take over Dylan's job. We
Why
miss you.
lead
We
us
miss you,
out?
Dylan.
What are you talking about? Like, subscribe, comment, share. Don't do any of that. I don't care.
Thanks
What
for
does
listening.
Dylan say anymore? I don't remember. Hot dog.